Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So we are going to use Blue Passion and also Pure Affection and Bellini Rose. These are all from Madame Glam. So I will apply the first coat with you guys and the second coat off camera like usual. I'm curing them for 60 seconds in my LED light. It's 2 minutes in a UV, just in case you don't know. And my discount code is on the screen now. I remember to put it on the screen. So today I'm going to do like a wintry geisha girl kind of set. If that makes any sense. I'm not sure if it makes any sense or not. But anyway, this is the second time I'm editing this, because my editing app just kind of had a meltdown and I couldn't continue doing a voiceover. I have no idea what's going on with it. So fingers crossed I can get this one completely voiceovered and I don't lose all of my videos that I have already edited. So now I have to re-edit everything all over again. Just don't ask. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to uninstall it and reinstall it. So if you use Keymaster, Master, be careful when you do that. Make sure that all your edited videos, no matter how much you've edited them, save them before you uninstall it, because it deletes it all. So all the hours I spent, like 6 hours yesterday, sorting videos out, and yeah, everything's gone. But anyway, so yes, this is going to be a wintry set. I'm trying to get into the Christmas sets, and I just I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment. I just can't seem to. Yeah, I'm just not feeling the Christmassy sets. I don't know why. I don't know. I will have a Christmas set. I'll try and do two. I will try. In amongst everything else I've got to do. So much stuff to do. But anyway, so the two coats have been applied. Not that you can see them. So now I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on my palette. I'm just using an ombre brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the bristles of the brush just to apply it to the bottom. So I want it more concentrated at the bottom and fading as it goes up the nail. So you will see me sort of like brushing. I brush downwards first and then I will feather it upwards, just so it's a bit more sort of blended. So I do it on the bottom of this one, and the other one I do it on the bottom and the top. So I've wiped all the product off my brush, and I'm just using just the bristles of the brush and just moving whatever gel polish is on the nail anyway, just up. So then this one I'm going to do it at the bottom and round the top part, so where your cuticle would be. You can use a liner brush for this if you wanted to, just that I think an ombre brush is quicker and easier to do. You can sort of get it sort of thinned out exactly where you want it to be. So I do know it's a little bit difficult to see. You can see it in person, but on camera, no, it just didn't want to come through. But I promise you, it is there. It is there. It is. Promise. So I'm just going to continue doing this until I am happy. And then, there you go. That is that one there. So I'm going to go in with Bluebell. So this is an iridescent hexagon mix from Charlie's Nail Art. I do have a discount code for Charlie's as well. So I only needed a very small amount. So I'm just applying Madame Glam's base coat. I'm just applying a thin layer, just so I can move the glitter around where I want it to be. And then once I'm happy, I will cure all of the nails, and then I will apply a thin second coat, just to kind of like encapsulate it a bit. And because I am going to be doing a little bit of stamping and some stickers, so I wanted the surface to be as flat as possible. Otherwise, if you're applying stickers or a foil or anything on top of glitter, you do want to make sure that it is kind of like as even and flat as possible. Because otherwise, you know, it's going to be lumpy bumpy, and if you're going to stamp on top of glitter as well, if it's lumpy bumpy, you will kind of like get like little gaps kind of in your stamping image when you stamp it down, because obviously if it's uneven surface, it's going to kind of go into the cracks almost, if you know what I mean. I don't know if I'm making much sense. I think I'm making sense, but I don't know if everybody else thinks I'm making sense. But anyway, I'm just placing them on the nail just where I want them to be, just because these nails will be matte, so I wanted to add depth to the nail. So when you apply a matte top coat over, especially over this glitter, it kind of adds more depth to the nail, if that makes sense. I don't know. You'll have to let me know if I actually make any sense. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is a really, really pretty glitter mix. Hopefully it's still available. If it's not, just use any sort of iridescent hexagon mix that you've got. Just anyone will do. Even a clear iridescent one looks beautiful. Matte. Oh, it looks so nice. It really does add like the depth to the nail. It's really pretty. So this is what we've got so far. So these are the stamping plates I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one. This is one I got off Temu. I'm also going to use this beautybigbang stamping polish, my favourite blue. It's really nice. And I'm also going to use this rose gold one from Maniology Snowdraft. I've no idea if this one's still available or not either. I don't know. And I'm also going to use this Harinata plate. Now I know this one did come off of AliExpress. I have no idea if it will still be available. I have no idea. So I'm just going to take some snowflakes off of this one. Now I'm pretty sure this stamping plate is buckled. You will see it. But I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. I'm going to have to check it. I didn't realise until obviously I started actually using it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp over the glitter. So this is going to add even more depth. And I will place the stickers kind of like over the top of some of the snowflakes. Just because this stamping polish is so dark, I didn't want it to be kind of in your face. I want it to kind of be sort of in the background. So you've got like your base colour, then you've got your glitter on top of that, which is further back, and then you've got the stamping, which is more to the front but still further back, and then you have the stickers. Hopefully you'll know what I mean. Just basically just creating some sort of like depth to the nail. But I'm just going to continue just picking up what snowflakes I want, and then yeah, just stamping them onto the nail. So on this one I stamp it on the bottom corner, I think. Yes. This is the one where you will see, I think it's this one. Is it this one or another one? I'm pretty sure it's definitely buckled, because when I scraped it, it kind of like left it behind, so I had to scrape in opposite direction as well. So it's definitely the stamping plate. I'm pretty sure it is buckled. It'll be here where you'll see. So if this does happen to you, just scrape it in one direction and scrape it into another. Can you see there? I'm really having to sort of really push on it. It's got to be buckled. So if you do have a slightly buckled plate, just sort of like play around with it. Just sort of like different directions. You may have to turn your plate. Just trial and error. Just have patience with it. I know stamping is not easy. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to continue stamping these on. So there you go. Just a couple more. Okay, so stamping this one up there, and the last little like remaining bit, I'm going to stamp it on the bottom, and then on this one I'm just going to stamp it just on the very end of the tip, just like that. Then we're going to switch to the rose gold. So this has got some really pretty flowers on it, so I'm going to be using some flower stickers, which you've probably seen from the thumbnail. So instead of adding stickers which would be your pinky or little finger, I thought I would add these instead, just to sort of like tie it all in, because obviously your little finger is so tiny. So that is it there. Looks beautiful, looks so pretty matte, really pretty. So I'm going to pick up this one as well. This is a really pretty plate. I should use it more, it's so pretty. I don't know why I haven't used it before now, But I do have some other ideas for stamping plates, so I'm sure we'll be seeing it again next year. I'm not sure if you will see it this side of Christmas. I think it'll be after Christmas in the new year, I think. So I'm just going to continue just taking the little flowers that I want and then just placing them in different parts on the nail. So on this one I will add some more, but I think I added them off camera. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So I think I looked back at it after I put the stickers on. I felt like it needed some more at the bottom, so you'll see that at the end. So there you go, looking beautiful. So these are the stickers. So these came off Temu as well. So these are just the flower ones. So it's got some really pretty small little flower heads on there. And I'm also going to use this one. I'm going to use some of the blue roses and that off that one. And then this is the one I'm going to use for the girl. Now, these stickers were a pain in the ass to get off because I forgot to take off like the surrounding part. So if you have these stickers, make sure you take off the surrounding part first, because these are literally a pain in the backside to get off. It took me so long, I nearly gave up. I was like, seriously, this is like taking like 15-20 minutes to get a sticker off. Really, as you can see, even taking it off, I'm still struggling. It could be the tweezers are crap. I don't know, but I nearly gave up. I was like, really. See, so I managed to get it off in the end. So if you have them, make sure you take off the surrounding bit. And so I'm just going to move it about on the nail, and once I'm happy with where it is, I will stick it down. Now what I probably should have done before I did the stamping, or before I applied the stickers, I probably should have applied a matte top coat, or you can apply a foil gel, which I've seen people do. The only trouble is with foil gel, you wouldn't be able to take it back off, and because once that will stick to a foil gel, that ain't coming off without ripping it apart. So as long as you know exactly where you're placing it, use a foil gel. But I'm like, no, I can't, because I'm always sort of like moving stuff around, taking stuff off, putting stuff on. Yeah, I'm always changing my mind. So this is why videos take me like 3 or 4 hours to record, because I'm always changing my mind. But anyway, so this is what I was saying about the little flowers. I thought they went really nicely with the colours that I used, especially the Bellini rose. It's such a pretty pink. It's really nice. Perfect for a nail bed colour or background colour like this. Perfect. So I'm just gonna take off, I think I just take off one more, I believe, and then I will put it on the nail and push it down when I'm happy with where it is. And there you go. That is our wintry one. Now with this one, because of the way that it is shaped, I had to cut it in half. You'll see what I mean. So I wanted it up in the corner. Nearly folded on me then. I wanted it kind of like up and around like the cuticle area, but obviously with the way that it is, because the cuticle area on these nail tips are really kind of wide, I had to cut it in half. So I've already cut it in half because I had to do it off camera. So I'm going to take one part and put it around like your cuticle area bit, and then I will take the other part and put it around the bottom, I believe. Yeah, like this. So it's slightly overlapping the snowflake and the glitter, just to create that depth as well, because obviously I wanted the stickers to be the first thing that you see, and then you'll see everything else. Hopefully you know what I mean. I really don't know if I'm making sense or not. So I'm just going to place that on, and once I'm happy I will push it all down. Once I'm happy, still faffing. I faff so much. This is why I need to do voiceovers, because no one's got like half a day to sit there and watch me kind of decide what I'm doing and then place everything down and then move stuff and then change my mind and remove this or change this. No one's got that many hours to sit there and watch a video where I've just literally just start to finish without doing a voiceover. I mean, if that's what you guys want, I can do it, but be prepared that you're going to have to take like a day off work or something to watch it, because it will take a long time. But anyway, get back to what I'm doing. At the moment, I just can't seem to focus, kind of keep my mind sort of on what I'm doing at the moment. So anyway, right, let's get back to what I'm meant to be talking about, right? So I've taken this sticker and I'm just putting it in the middle. So we've created like a little like frame with the blue roses, and then we've got the pinky ones in the middle. So with this, I didn't realise until I actually picked it up, this whole frame, including the middle part, is all a sticker. So if you have these, just be aware that the whole thing is a sticker. So even the middle part is the sticker. So it's not just the frame on the outside, it's the whole thing. So what I had to do was I had to score it. So scoring just means kind of placing just little snips in it. So once I was kind of happy with the placement, I started pushing it down, but because all that middle part is a sticker as well, it didn't want to lay flat. So all I could do was kind of push most of it all down and kind of like lift up a little bit of the bottom part and then snip it with my scissors like this, like I'm showing you there, just to put a little score in it, because you won't be able to notice it, just so it lays flatter. Otherwise I wouldn't have got that flat, would never have got that flat, because the whole thing is a sticker. So you're kind of like fighting like the middle part. So here I am, I'm really pushing hard to get that crease out, because yeah, it just, I didn't realise. Anyway, so yeah, so if you have these stickers, that whole frame is a complete sticker. So it's not just around the outside, it's the middle part as well. So I'm going to layer some of the flower stickers onto this one as well. So I will take a couple of the pinky ones, and then I will take a small blue one, small dark blue one. I think I did that off camera, I think, because I did notice kind of getting a little bit long. Yeah, just build it up any way you want to. I just thought, what am I going to put in the middle? And I thought, well, what I'll do is I will build up the middle with these stickers, and it's still laid completely flat as well. Just make sure you're definitely pushing them down enough, because obviously you're putting a sticker on top of a sticker, so you need to make sure that all them edges are completely down, otherwise your top coat is going to go underneath. So there you go, that is the blue one there, as you can see, and I'm just making sure it's definitely all flat. So there you go, that is that one there. Looks pretty. And then I am going to take another one of these roses. So I just wanted a teeny tiny, like one bit of rose. So what I did was I just removed the sticker, placed it where I wanted it on the nail, and then I snipped it off and saved it, because I'm not going to waste these stickers. So there you go, and then I will snip it off, and then I will adjust it where I want it to be. So there you go, that is that one there. So we're just going to do the gems now, and then this is this set finished. So I'm just applying the rhinestone glue, and then I will apply the gems. I will apply caviar beads off camera, so I used white caviar beads for this one, not silver white ones. So yeah, you will have to let me know your thoughts down below. I think this is really, really pretty. I would definitely wear this. I would definitely wear this on my nails, because I think it's so pretty. I was really happy with how this turned out. I had a different image in my head, but I'm really happy with how it turned out in the end. Really, really happy. So you will have my end screen, and then I will have a picture at the end. So let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You can hype it if you like. And yeah, just let me know any thoughts you have down below, and leave me a blue heart emoji and a snowflake in this one. Right, so let me know your thoughts down below, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video and you like the end result, and yeah, just any thoughts you have down below. Well, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I will try and get a Christmas set done. I don't know when this one's going out, but yeah. So yeah, I will leave you all now. So yeah, as I said, let me know any thoughts you have down below, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Yeah, until then, take care. Bye.